ain't doing that.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up.
It's a league game. See, this is why I'm in so many games. I mean, so many leagues, because playing a league game is different than playing just a regular game.
Sure is, a whole lot different.
Yeah, I like that difference.
Whole lot better.
Whole lot better.
Get this only back to the 20.
Oh, you gotta learn how to pass. I already know how to pass.
Who, you talking to me?
How are you gonna learn how to pass when all you were doing was running? You can't learn something if you don't do something else.
First carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game.
Yeah, I knew I could pass when I got ready, because you were about to run.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Manning throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throw football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I know.
Working from the gun, Manning. And Tate's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Manning turns and gives this to Gallman. He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a toss. This is Gallman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Throwing now is Manning. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's the former Texan. This is Alfred Blue. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Manning to throw.
I'll throw it right to you.
And it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I threw a pick 6.
Bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for Redskins touchdown.
Yeah, I threw a pick 6. I don't have Barkley. Barkley's hurt.
A much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah,
that's right. No excuses.
The game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This is Gallman.
Oh, look at that shit. Oh, really? Oh, well.
At their 42-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Smith on 3rd down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to run the option right side. Smith. 1st down. Here's a run with Peterson.
Oh, wow. Can't.
Washington. Adrian Peterson. His first
just a
touchdown
Madden game.
of the year.
That's cool.
And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
That option shit, man. Redskins got that in their playbook, man. That triple option shit.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first
you're
score,
right.
and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score.
You see the fumble I had before he scored that touchdown?
It's like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct.
Motherfucker turn around, he hit him, he turned it loose.
It does.
He let it
This is
go.
feeling a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On the toss, there goes Coleman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up.
Hey, high 7. 57 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. We want this.
The first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Go now. 60 outlaw. Hey, Haywood. Let's go, baby. 57, Mike. Mike 57. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 57. Mike 57. Let's go.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
I have no idea what that shit was, man. Like I said, sometimes it's a Madden game. That's a Madden game. I have no idea what the fuck that happened right there.
The loss as he gets this one away.
Just like while I was playing Lindo, and the quarterback just laid right down.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
You know, let the game do what it's going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, man, when the updates supposed to come out?
I don't know.
I
don't pay attention to that. But I know the regular season's in 3 weeks, so it'll be an update right at that time.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans.
The
The Cowboys in town to take on the
weeks.
Saints on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And tomorrow night,
Well, 3
Charles
weeks.
go to Pittsburgh, Bengals and
Oh, the
Steelers.
day
Two
is
teams.
what?
Well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented.
Say
That
the
starts at 8:15 Eastern.
Or the
As we
18th.
close out
Say
the
the
month of
18th.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Get it.
Here's Smith on the option left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Ready? Block 52. 52's the mic. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Smith. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was the guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. Now on 2nd and 16, Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Ready?
Now Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Come on, set. 30 base.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 9, Manning. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
Yo, you still there, man? Oh,
First trip
I'm
to
in
the
that
red
room.
zone for the Giants. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Gorman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Small. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Too little, Captain.
From the gun, it's Manning. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is. And was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Yo, Dead Man, what's good?
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Smith on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
So the first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Wayne Gallman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for two. Throwing Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On first down, Smith. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Smith. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Hopkins' kick is good. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30. Running to start the drive is Love. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
First down, Washington.
Set up. 30 base. Defense wins championships, baby.
On first down, it's Peterson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key to tight end. Hey, 4 down. 4 down. Go.
Here's Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. E.J. Goodson with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Ready?
So after the INT, it's Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
2nd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jones off the play fake. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Out of bounds.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
On the set. 57. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. 5.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Gallman will run it. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. This is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, watch the lane. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Get it.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Blue on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle. They're losing here in the 3rd quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was a place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive with Peterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run on first down. It's Peterson. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. From the 36, Smith. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards that time.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They got a good break.
And defensively a backbreaker. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Again, Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Redskins on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Smith. He can run, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go, set, 50, plant. It's a party now. It's a party now.
On first down, Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. Looking for Shepard deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Smith on the option left. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Antoine Bethea, the leading tackler among NFL safeties last year, and on the tackle again there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Ready?
On 2nd down, Love fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Smith now to throw. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
And a Redskin first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A toss play. This is Peterson. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Hand off to Thompson. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Smith hands off to Geis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Let's get it.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Down. 18, Gator. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. 30 base. 57. Come on, D.
Manning now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Redskins, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.